Alright, so, I'm about to reach an accomplishment in my gaming career on the Xbox.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit a milestone.
I'm close to hitting 200,000 GamerScore.
Achievements.
Thor has a lot of catching up. I think that's what sparked the journey at one time. You'll never catch up to me.
I don't remember. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so when did I call that? Do you remember? The roundabouts.
Probably when we were playing Destiny.
I think PlayStation, they're called medals.
Yeah, well, no, trophies.
Trophies
on PlayStation.
And then...
what do they call them on Steam?
Achievements, right?
I think they're called achievements on Steam.
Mm.
I think... are they achievements or GamerScore on Xbox?
Well, I mean, you get the achievements, but they contribute to your GamerScore.
Overall.
So I don't know if it's still like that with...
I do like Sony's approach to the trophies, where like if you get all of them, you get the platinum, and it counts the platinum as like how many games you 100% it. I wish Xbox would do something like that with the achievements.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the...
I don't know, because I really wanted platinums. I think, you know what I mean? It gives you the incentive. Because it keeps count when you turn it on, and it's like right there in your face.
Are you going to take all them platinum trophies, boil them down, and make spinners out of them?
No. Digital NFT spin.
Fair enough.
I do think it's odd, the fact that they call them achievements. It's just...
Well, it's accomplishing something in a game that they add a score to that accumulates over time. That it basically makes you feel like you're accomplishing something. It's achieving something,
right? Which you're actually not. It's not
right. No. Yeah, it's basically just like
it's a false.
Fucking off.
It's a false sense of achievement.
Yeah.
But some games do it horribly, like just. Hit and play in some games gives you an achievement. So.
I'll tell you right now, the whole thing that pisses me off about, especially in particular Xbox achievements, I don't know if they have this problem on Steam, but the shit that is not 5 or the multiple of 5 or 10.
Oh, yeah. My shit's still uneven.
Yeah, mine's uneven also.
Fucking, if I were you, Microsoft, I would not even allow people to do shit like that.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's old, though. That was like old.
Yeah, I know.
Games
That's been going on for a while, but at the same point in time, yeah, some do.
Yeah.
I think that's like an OCD type thing. It bothered me.
Like, I wouldn't even scores. I mean,
yeah, but the fact that they do it.
It bothered me at first.
You couldn't go.
But then I didn't care.
I would almost venture to say this. They do it just to piss you off.
They get you to get all the achievements. Play their game.
Right.
Imagine
to an extent.
Can you imagine if a game came out just and it was like 11.5 GamerScore, and then you started getting decimals on
fucking... I might have to check out at that time. That might be when I fucking hang up the controller for good.
Well, you're in the crypto, man.
What does that matter? That's
210 to the millionth power.
What if they made the easiest achievement in the game 0.5 and the hardest achievement in the game of 0.5, so that you would be stuck with it.
0.5333 repeating.
That would be like the biggest asshole move that a game developer... Because the game developers, from what I understand, they submit the achievements.
Right.
So that would be the biggest fucking, fuck you, players. I would have ever, seen or heard of.
You know who gets so upset about that every time I play with him? Don. Every time he sees my GamerScore, dude, and we talk to him, he brings that shit up.
Oh, because he hacked his shit and fucking
I think he just, the uneven... fucks with him when he sends you a party or something. He says it to me every single time.
I'm even, so...
I'm not.
I'm not either. I don't care.
Okay, are the achievements on Steam, do you have the same issues where they're not multiples of like 5 or 10?
I don't know. I don't even know my GamerScore on Steam. I don't... It was like... Probably like 5 or 6 or maybe 10 years ago that I actually cared what my gamer score was and my achievements in games, and I just don't even look at them. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Right. I mean, I view it as a long-term accomplishment. But at some point in time, guess what? It'll give me 100 gamer score.
How rare is that achievement again?
Oh, it's like I think it's still like 0.00%.
Nobody's got it?
Well, I mean,
it has to be at least
someone's gotten it for sure, but I mean, it might be 0.01.
Right.
I feel like the first solo game that people were like really addicted to was Solitaire on the computer. That game was like when games weren't even popular. I was seeing just normal people that don't really play games.
Minesweeper.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Minesweeper, dude. Yeah, I remember that.
But I'm talking about like people that, generally speaking, just never really played games, but then they found Solitaire on the computer and they just sit there and play that game for hours at a time.
Yeah.
Back Windows 95 era.
I think Solitaire might have even been on PC before that.
Possibly.
I don't even remember what the platform was before Windows 95.
Linux.
Yeah, they had the Mac. Well, I don't even know what the Mac operating system was called.
Macintosh.
Is that what it was called?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. And then
definitely wasn't iOS.
I think it was IBM, or was that a company?
IBM was a company.
They had DOS. DOS was
that
was
like
the operating system.
That's like 80s stuff.
Yeah. I used to. I had a computer back when you had to use DOS to get into everything. There wasn't even like a Windows or nothing like that. You had to like type /play.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the floppy disks, and the games I used to play were it was like a subscription based games. It was called Big Blue Disc, and they would send
Big Blue what?
Big Blue Disc. You can look it up. And
Fair enough.
You would insert the disc and hit /play Big Blue Disc.
I went to Blue Waffle in my head when you said that.
Blue Waffle.
Don't think about blue waffles. Nobody wants to think about blue waffles.
Big Blue Disc. Don't look it up, bro.
I'm talking about video games. These guys are talking about some weird shit.
I said Big Blue Disc.
Yeah.
That's it. He don't lump me in this fucking goddamn narrative here. Don't lump me in there.
He's not as morbid as me, bro. Ken knows what it is. The image flashed to us.
Anyway, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a blue waffle is.
You don't want to know.
I don't know what a blue waffle is either, but I know it's something bad because I've heard people.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's something bad.
Yeah.
And if Cuz said something about it.
Fair enough.
It's like Dirty Sanchez. I don't know what a Dirty Sanchez is,
like
and I don't want to know what a Dirty Sanchez is.
Well, I do know what a Dirty Sanchez is.
Like, you take that and times it by 10.
Anyway. Little off base there. Rein it back in.
Big Blue Disc.
Big Blue Disc. Anyway, you want to finish that thought? Or you just...
Do you remember Snake on the phone? That was like the first... You remember the Snake games on the... You remember your brick phone? Nokia? Snake was on.
I mean, the one I ran over with my car.
Yeah.
I think the first time I played Snake was actually on my my T.
Oh, you're
my
talking
T100.
about the thing where
you grabbed the little dots and it got bigger and
bigger
bigger and you had to...
My T100. I think it was a T100, but the Texas Instruments, the calculators.
Oh, yeah. Everybody used to write boobies on there.
Actually, I believe, for our, time frame, it was TI-85.
The TI-85.
Did you see that someone actually programmed the calculators to run Doom? Did you ever see that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I mean, they come up with some crafty shit.
It was cool as fuck. Like, it was like, wow, how did they do
that? I don't even know if calculators, like, they still want you to have them for, like, school and stuff like that. But couldn't your phone do the same exact process?
I mean, they also don't want you to have a phone in school.
Yeah, because if you have a phone, then guess what? You're Einstein at that point in time.
Well, no, I mean, kids nowadays, they just sit there and text each other.
Well, yeah, that's true. They'll just jump on Facebook
all day long.
But and here's the thing: when
not even Facebook.
When I was in chemistry class, they wanted you to memorize the table of elements, and
no way. There's 260 some elements.
Well, they did. They wanted you to memorize the table of elements, and that was part of the course in one of the tests. And
was this college or
college?
Okay.
And
there you go.
I don't even.
I was thinking high school. I was like,
no, there's no way.
I don't even see the point in that kind of thinking anymore. Because you can just go...
Just look shit up on your phone.
Bang. Table of elements. I know which each and every one of them is. I know the numbers. I know the...
Could you make
I know it's a metal. I know it's a... you know what I mean?
I got you.
I don't understand
I got
the point
you.
of it.
Yeah, that's more of a...
It's like a backwards thinking in school.
It's more of a technological thing.
But it's also
something that's more like recently developed.
Right.
It's also a handicap, though, so I see where they're coming from. Because if them phones go... Remember the EMP thing that we were talking about?
Right, well, I mean, the problem is,
Well, knowing the table of elements in a...
okay, hear me out, and we're going to end this because we're getting way off topic from video games.
Oh, that's
but
we're in chemistry.
Right, but this... Hear me out. The problem is they're not teaching, the kids out in school to think.
That's true.
That's the problem when you're using that thing to search everything.
Right.
You need to teach kids to think.
Right, that's just a tool.
Yep.
That is all it is.
So, anyway.